Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. And we're off. Come along on a 1 hour easy run with me. So we are 1 week out from the big London half. I'm trying to work out what pace to run at. I've done quite a few effort sessions just recently, just trying to work out from those what sort of pace I should go for the big London half. So let me get this big hill out of the way and we'll go through some of the effort sessions I've been doing and try and work out what pace I should run at. So going back over the past 4 or 5 weeks, I've put some decent weeks together. Going back about 5 weeks, I think, I've been doing 35 to 40 miles a week for the last 4 or 5 weeks. And going back about 4 weeks, I did a 10 miler with a 4 mile block of 7:30s in it. And I also did 8 by 5 minutes at 7:20 down to 7:15 pace. The following week I did a 5 mile block of 7:30s and also 10 by 4 minutes at about 7:15 down to 7:20 pace. Last week I did a 10 by 3 minutes at average 6:57, but basically 7-minute mile one way, headwind, 6:55 the other way, tailwind. And I also did 15 by 1 minute at average about 6:05, 6:10 pace with 1 minute jog recoveries. So I've been doing some decent sessions, but yeah, 1 week until the big London half. What am I feeling like? I should also say, with all of those double effort sessions or effort session and tempo block sessions, I've always been done Friday efforts, Sunday tempo block. So they've always been done pretty much on tired legs. Whereas this week I've got a fairly easy taper week into the big half on Sunday. Yeah, so just to recap briefly, I've done 8 by 5 minutes at 7:20. 3-minute walk jog recovery, feeling controlled. That's totals 40 minutes, 7:20, and that's in the middle of a 11 or 12 mile run, given the warm up and cool down. I've also done 10 by 4 minutes at 7:10 down to 7:05, which was a bit of a push, but we stayed progressive. Again, 3-minute walk jog recovery, and then just the other day, 10 by 3 minutes, 6:57, and that was all out effort. I know now that 6:57 is not my current half marathon pace, that is for sure. But then also 15 by 1 minute at 6:05, 6:10 pace. And they were all on exhausted legs. Every session I was exhausted before I started. So I'll have a quick breather. That was a long hill, and this is supposed to be an easy run. So I'm going to have a breather. It's taper week. So anyway, going back pre-COVID, my half marathon PB of all time in 2019, PB of all time, what am I talking about? My half marathon PB from 2019 was 6:48 miling. Garmin measured it ever so slightly long at 1:30 and 12 seconds. And obviously 6:48 miling should just creep you under 1:30. I would probably have retired because I would love to creep under 1:30. That's obviously not going to happen this time round. I know that from the 3-minute efforts. I've done slower than that, but we're moving back in the right direction. We're absolutely moving back in the right direction. What are these? Does anyone know? They look like blueberries. Are they slows? They could be slows, I don't know. Yeah, so 1:30 and 12 seconds is my all-time PB, which I know I'm nowhere near. I would love to be inside 7:30 miling. I'm thinking on entirely fresh legs, which I will have, that somewhere between 7:30 and 7:20 miling is where I want to be aiming. Now, do I start 7:30 and try to creep to 7:20 halfway through? That's probably what I think I should be doing, something like that. But hey, I've told you my last few sessions. Put your coach's hat on, have a little think. Let me know what you think I should be doing. So I've been doing 37 to 40 miles a week for a few weeks. I generally have been doing easy 7-milers Tuesday and Thursday, and then short efforts late Friday night, and then 11 or 12 short efforts, meaning the 3, 4 or 5 minute efforts as part of a 10, 11, 12 mile run, and then the longer tempo blocks. Warm up and cool down has been again like 11 or 12 miles with a middle block at 7:30 miling. So yeah, the Friday and Sunday have been incredibly tired. Late at night, gardening all day, that sort of stuff. So this week is a taper week. It's Sunday today. I'm doing a 60-minute easy. Then I'm doing a Tuesday 45-minute easy with some 20-second strides. Thursday, half an hour easy again. Saturday, easy park run. It'll add up to about 2 hours of easy running, and then race on Sunday. So my legs should be super fresh and raring to go. I'm thinking 7:30 and try and creep towards 7:20 for halfway. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this easy run because dinner is cooking at the moment. Anyway, going forward from this half marathon, just to let you know the next 12 weeks worth of plans, I'm going to put all of my training data, my half-time result, everything into ChatGPT, tell it how much weight I want to lose, how many strength sessions I'm going to do, how well my sleep is going to be, how rested I'll be for the next 12 weeks. I'm looking forward to see what ChatGPT thinks I can turn my half marathon time into. I would love to be inside 1:37 for the half, but we'll see. And what does that turn into? Is it a 3:30, 3:20, 3:45? I don't know. But once this one's out of the way, that's the plan for the following 12 weeks. I should add, I'm not going to ask ChatGPT to coach me. I'm just going to ask it to predict my finish time for the marathon based off perfect training. I'm doing my own coaching. It's just the prediction for the finish time I'm going to ask it to come up with. And I should also add, obviously, it's been a heat wave here for the past 4 or 5 weeks, which will definitely have impacted my sessions. I'm really hoping it cools down a bit on race day next weekend. So I'm about 4 miles into this 10k easy run. My regular feeling that I'm weak, I've got no strength, I'm like made of rubber, I've got no muscle. I could almost just give up and walk from here. My head is really scuppering my running at the moment. Luckily the last few effort sessions I've had friends along to keep me going, but on my own my head does dip a little bit. But we keep going. We keep pushing and we keep trying. I'm just going to stop again because it's such a pretty view where I am up here. Autumn is on its way, folks, or is it already here? I don't know, but it is definitely on its way. So today's shoe of choice is the 50 quid vintage Hoka Carbon X's. I'll get a few miles out of these. They don't feel as good as the Cliftons, but with all the work on the house, money's tight, so I'm grabbing which Hokas I can. If you see my previous video about my shoe rotation, you'll see more about what I wear. Anyway, I'll put a link to that up above. Have a little look at my shoe rotation video. I'm just running along, looking at my arms. I've got such runner's arms. I've got no muscle tone whatsoever. It's embarrassing. I've got bingo wings. How am I supposed to drive myself forward with every step with this? Look at it. I've got to sort this out. 12-week plan from half marathon to marathon has to include upper body as well. I can barely tear the top of a gel wrapper with these little cocktail sticks. Definitely got to work on my arms. I'm less than a mile from home now. God, I'm so exhausted after an hour's easy run. It's ridiculous. I just hope to be sub 2 next week. Always thought this would make a lovely house. Abandoned farm. Look at it. Beautiful old farm buildings. Gorgeous. Just left sitting here by the farmer as a little retirement package, I guess. Back over what we call around here the Formula 1 bridge. I'm sure you can see why. And with that, I shall put my phone away for the last 0.8 of a mile, get it done, get this uploaded, and all I want you to do is have a think about the sessions I've done and have a think about what pace you might go at or you think I should go at. Give us a race plan. I'd love to know what you think. Anyway, hope you're all good. Take care. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.